First round of NBL SuperCoach is done and dusted. Over 20,000 people around the country getting involved. And the big question for week 2, and I'm going to say it down the barrel right here. If you are in the creek, if you started with Mitch Creek, stay in the creek and roll with him. He's going to come good. He was not quite at his peak this round. You might lose a little bit of cash, but stay with him. If you're not already on Mitch Creek, maybe look elsewhere as a Denzel Valentine or someone else. Shane Hill, how did you go round 1?
365, and I'm a rookie, and I've already traded Mitch Creek. So thanks for the advice, mate. Where were you when I was putting my team together? Not because I don't think he'll do great, and I think he'll have a big weekend this weekend because he's playing against 2 fast-paced teams. But I found a little bit of value with a couple of other guys. Now, I'm not going to tell you now.
Yeah, that's just the leaderboard, by the way. 454 is the lead. My score there, 434. So I'm just outside the top 100, but you're not too far behind either. Well done to those 4 there tied in the lead on 454.
I reckon I found a bit of value, but Travis, he was great, wasn't he? He was good for me. He does everything.
Very good. If you got your Melbourne United players right to start, that was the key round.
I'll be staying with him and Galloway off the bench. Jeez, what a pop he had.
Both Galloway's pretty good. Jalen for Sydney, but Kyron got some run for Adelaide too.
Yeah, well, he's actually starting for me this week. I've brought him into the starting lineup and I've put somebody to the bench with a higher ranking, but only 1 game, so better fire up.
Hot tips here. That's the thing. Follow your schedule. If you've got 2 games this week, make sure you put him in. There's your top scorers over the first round, but those top 5, they all had 2 games. Will Cummings the only one of those with 2 games this round. So do you park those United players on the bench? Cotton, do you put him on the bench, or do you trade them out to try and get some players with 2 games? You're looking at Tasmania, Doyle, McVeigh, Sydney have got Valentine getting it done. You've mentioned Jalen Galloway already. Big decisions to be made ahead of round 2.
I was head-to-head with D. Rucker. And D-Ruck, he's supposed to be an expert. He's talking about being an expert. For round 1 for him.
D-Ruck coming out shortly. I got it done against Joe Healy. Big shout out Joe Healy in the States. We look forward to having her back here in the chair soon as well. But that's SuperCoach looking forward to round 2. Are you looking at high scorers or are you looking at cash accumulation? Maybe some rookies in there. Menenga, Henschel, a couple to watch. They're the decisions to make ahead of round 2.